Hello, everybody. This is Clint Hajjar, and this is Business 640, and we are in week 8. This is our final presentation for our MBA capstone, and my business was ugrill, and here's our introduction. ugrill is a fast, satiating, and affordable restaurant located in Santa Maria, California. Um, this assignment was business strategy and competitive advantage capstone. I'm Clint Hajjar. This is UMass Global or Brandman. The professor is Dr. Singer, and let's get this part 1 going here. So possibly one of the most important things, in my opinion, is startup costs. So let's discuss that. This business will need these are all approximate numbers relative to some research that I've spent the past 6 weeks or so, 7 weeks doing, and this business will initially need about $320,000, and that's because our appliances are going to cost about $125,000, and our contractor work is going to run about $50,000 to get everything installed, and um, permits and inspector fees, kind of thing. The month we're this business is also going to cost us about $145,000 per month, and that's the total of cost of goods sold, payroll, rent, utilities, insurance, and employee benefits. So yeah, the rent on this building on Betaravia Road here in Santa Maria, California, on East Betaravia Road, it's a nice and busy. It's got a lot of foot traffic. It's a nice location, and the rent goes for about $25 per square foot. So the rent on 1,500, I think this property was approximately maybe a little bit under 1,500 square feet. Well, the total was about $40,000 per month to rent. So the other $100,000 is with our utilities, our beef, buns, um, wages, etc. And we're estimated to do about $151,000 per month, making a pre-tax profit of about $6,000, and that will be about $72,000 per year. And again, that's pre-tax. So the next thing I'd like to discuss is the details of the food. And what we're selling here are burgers and fries, and the burgers are a quarter-pound patty. They are 88% lean to 22% fat. I misspelled that right there. That should say 88 lean and 12% fat. And so, and our vendor is Vitco, and they are located in San Luis Obispo, California. They're about 30 miles away from my potential location, which is on Betaravia Road, Santa Maria. Also from Vitco, I'll be buying my French fries, which are the Simplot crinkle cut. And Simplot is a brand, and they are from Boise, Idaho. They grow potatoes. They're very famous for potatoes, sweet potatoes, and avocados, and I think some grains also. But they're very famous for their potatoes, Simplot, from Boise, Idaho. And they do also have farms and a kind of like a farming warehouse, utility kind of warehouse in Guadalupe, California, which is only about 10 miles away from Santa Maria. The way the burger will be prepared is with mayonnaise, onions, lettuce, pickles, and tomatoes. cheese, ketchup, mustard, and avocado are all available upon request. Cheese, let's see, no, just avocado has a surcharge, and then Santa Maria is a very heavily agricultural city. Um, we have lots of fields all around us, and there's a lot of tomatoes, lettuce, broccoli, cauliflower, um, strawberries, and other berries, um, grapes. We have tons of different kinds of fruit and vegetable farms around here. So we have a plethora of produce to choose from, produce retailers, and so for the for our business, we've chosen Valley Fresh Produce, which is only about 2 miles away from our location. They're in the same city. Okay, so we got 5 more slides here, and the next one is going to be kitchen layout. This here is our diagram. Um, this is somewhat of a potential layout of what I would like the kitchen to look like. On the very bottom of that kitchen layout, you'll see the customer order area. So that's where the customer will stand. That light blue is a window. That's kind of like a sanitation security window, so that nobody can reach over, and also will keep germs isolated from one side to the next. And it's a similar that window and customer order area are similar in appearance to uh, the large brand we all know as Subway, and also Chipotle. They both have something similar to that, so that may help you visualize that setup. And those sandwich preparation tables right next to the glass are where uh, the burger buns will get dressed. First, the burger buns will go on the toaster, then they'll get dressed on the prep tables. There's a cash register right there. That cash safe sits right below the cash register, but I had to draw it right above it just for the sake of um, just for the lack of my knowledge of how to draw it any better. And then that purple sandwich prep stainless steel table right there in the middle, that right there is it's a table for assisting both the people prepping the buns and those who are bringing the burger patties over to lay onto the buns. Um, so that's where the burger and the patty will be joined together. There will be that big red area on top of the gas fryers and charbroiler. That's actually our commercial hood. That is a requirement in California. It sucks up all the smoke and heat. Some of these commercial hoods also they pull air from the outside and bring it down underneath all of the equipment to help with ventilation. And also they're equipped with fire suppression systems. So in case of an emergency, we can yank on a lever that will be found on a wall, and it will sprinkle the powder that's used to suppress the fire. Also, we'll have two walk-in refrigerator, one freezer, one refrigerator, and they're pictured right there in the top left. There's a heating lamp station and for French fries when they're waiting to be bagged with their burger. Okay, and we're running out of time here, so I'm going to move a little quicker here. This here is our organizational structure plus our core values. So it also sprouts from the founder, and the founder will expect people to respect. He will respect his employees, who will respect and be kind to one another and to the guests. The founder will keep himself and his restaurant clean and expects the employees to do the same, and that has an effect on guests. Um, we expect our foods to be fresh, and we expect Vitco Foods and Valley Fresh Produce to want to and to have a high uh, um, expectation themselves for having good quality food, fresh foods. We need to be sustainable. We'll get into detail in one of the next slides about sustainability. Marketing, we're going to use Google, Instagram, Yelp, the ugrill website, and YouTube for marketing. We'll also get into detail on that. And um, our supply chain is um, is selected by the founder, but our store managers will be responsible for most of the communication between ugrill and Vitco, Valley Fresh, and Webstaurant. Webstaurant is who we will buy our initial appliances from, and then if we need more appliances, we will buy it from Webstaurant store. Okay. So the three P's. Here's our sustainability. The three P's. And first, people. We want to hire local people. We want to buy local products. That's why we're making a short supply chain with people that are close to us. We're going to contribute to schools and the local community in any way we can. The reason we want to hire local and contribute to schools and support the local community is because it will increase our profits. It's not just, it is the right thing to do, but also it helps to increase our profits by helping stimulate the local economy and keeping positive local rapport. Okay. Next up is the planet. Planet also is the right thing to do, but it also does give us profits. So we will be leasing or buying a trash compactor from Waste Management, which will compact our trash and make smaller, make our trash smaller, and thus we will have less trips to the dump. Recycled paper products, as we want to recycle because we want to preserve our planet. We want our lighting to be fluorescent lighting because it does require less power, less electricity, and it does produce a very bright white light. And we also want our supply chain members to have some of our same expectations as far as sustainability goes, and we want them to help. We want to help them to decrease their carbon footprint also. Again, these things can help our profits by decreasing trips to the dump and keeping positive local rapport. Next up, we're going to look at our marketing. Again, we're going to use the website, Instagram, YouTube, Google, and Yelp. And our main initiative here is as we market to people, we want them to like or subscribe to our YouTube or Instagram. And that when they do that, they'll be granted, they'll be emailed a free meal coupon, which they can present in store. In general, we're going to need $375,000 to start up. We want our founder, our employee, and our employees to respect one another and our guests, regardless of cultural differences or race or sex or any of that. We want everybody to be treated as if we want everybody to treat everyone else like they would like to be treated. We need a very clean workplace and our foods to be appropriately cleaned and stored and handled. We want to make sure that all of our beef and vegetables are fresh. We want to make sure we keep sustainable business practices. We want to protect the planet and the people and boost our profits. Again, we're going to market via social media, the internet. We're going to keep a short supply chain. That means as few suppliers as possible. And we want to expand. And our main goal is to one day expand to nearby cities. If we're lucky, ugrill will grow and we'll be able to expand to other cities, possibly incorporate the business and maybe even sell franchises. And that was our